Welcome back to another episode of the Legacy of Leaders in the Jacksonville Buzz. We have a unique opportunity today to talk to Vikas Sankar, who I have happened to know since she was like 8.
Yes.
Good morning, young lady.
Good morning.
All right, tell me a little bit about what is a Miss Stanton. You're wearing a crown, you have a sash, there's some trophies and a picture. What are we talking about here?
Hi, yes. So my name is Vikas Sankar, and Miss Stanton is a scholarship pageant that happens every year. And I am Miss Stanton 2023 to 2024. And in the 40 years of this pageant happening, I'm actually the first girl of Indian origin to win this title. And with the voice from this title, I've been able to spread my platform, which is creating inclusivity and diversity in the STEM field.
So when we talk about a Miss Stanton pageant with a sash and a crown and trophies, oftentimes those pageants are centered around beauty, which obviously we have a beauty here. But we're also talking about beauty and brains.
Yes.
So it's not just about being a cute little girl,
No.
It's also about having a brain.
Yes.
And so we have all of these cool trophies, and let me make sure I got this one correct. Beauty is the big one,
Yes.
right? Brains is the medium-sized one. And then what are the two that we have on the outside with the crowns?
So this one on the outside is for my Best Talent Award. And for my talent routine in Miss Stanton, I performed a traditional Ras and Garba dance, combining my Indian heritage. And I also had a robot bring on my Ras or Dandiya sticks while I was dancing. So I got to combine my two passions of dance and STEM.
So why robots?
So I've been doing robotics and Lego robotics for over 10 years now. And I started off just building with plain Lego bricks. And then I started building motorized Lego pieces and even went on to metal robotics. So this passion for robotics has really been special for me because my mom owns Shiva Robotics Academy, and I've been able to volunteer at several summer camps and spring camps, and I went from learning robotics to teaching robotics. And I think that especially for girls, since women make up only 27% of the STEM field, I think it's important to create exposure to them in an early age.
So I happen to know your mom and your dad.
Yes.
And obviously known you since 8. And just for everybody on the show, I actually met you at your mom's facility
Yes.
at Shiva Robotics. And, you know, a couple things, right? I'm not sure if you're familiar with this, but you're a girl.
Yes.
And that is, and your mom's also obviously a girl, and your dad's obviously a boy. But, you know, and your dad, and myself included, right, the male-dominated universe that we live in, engineering, okay, got it. You and your mom together as a project, as you as a little girl, and, you know, mom is forever 29, you and her created this thing for you to spend more time together,
Yes.
which has allowed you to increase your technical abilities to go from, okay, Lego's great, cute, putting the ball in the cup, to go into much more complicated designs. Tell us a little bit about that robotics experience that you've had for a decade as an 18-year-old. Tell us a little bit about your robotics experience and why that trophy spoke to that with your dance.
So my robotics experience has been amazing, and even from when I was in kindergarten, I actually competed in a robotics competition at Mosh, and I built a Lego Disney World. So I was able to motorize the Disney World to actually spin, and seeing that even from a young age, you can get young kids involved in STEM and technology and engineering, I think that's so important. And now I volunteer at local places in our community, such as Pace for Girls and the Ronald McDonald House, and here I'm able to teach STEM to a wider audience.
So if you are here on the show, what is the message that you would like to have for ladies that are watching this that are from all over the world, that are seeing the first person of Indian descent win Miss Stanton? What would that message be for women of all backgrounds?
For women of all backgrounds, my message is that you can do anything when you put your mind to it, because I definitely never expected myself to compete in a pageant, but by pushing my barriers and doing something outside of my comfort zone, I was able to accomplish so much by competing in Miss Senior High this year and having such an amazing impact in our community.
Oh, fabulous. So what's next?
So next, I hope to go to the University of Central Florida majoring in psychology, and I hope to continue doing robotics. And my dream is to become a neonatal surgeon and perform robotic surgery.
Wow. So a couple things there. Well, I guess right immediately next, though, is you got to give that crown to somebody else.
Yes.
Do we know who it is yet?
We don't know yet, but there's 8 contestants who are competing for the crown this Saturday, and tickets can be purchased on gofan.co.
They got big shoes to fill, young lady. Well,
Thank you.
as we take it away, what's the message that you would give everybody? I think you've really capped it off by, regardless of who you are, where you're from, what you do, whether you're white, black, or purple, everybody can accomplish anything, and you have a voice that you have chosen to use to help other young women understand their worth. Pace Center for Girls, as we take it away. I know that organization. You're volunteering for some ladies who may have not had all the advantages and might be on the other side of the tracks, and I'm sure that they're super appreciative. Well, I really appreciate you joining us today. Guys, thanks so much for joining us on Legacy of Leaders. If you like us, share us, and remember, live with gratitude.